Corinne Mathews. I am your Education Director, and I am here with National President Cameron Kemp, and he is going to tell us a little bit about his birthday HREF initiative.
Yes, thank you, Corinne. Hello, D3. The Canada National President HREF Birthday Fundraiser. As many of you know, I sing to friends and colleagues that I know across the country for their birthday. This year, though, there will be no calls without a donation to the HREF. We want to raise as much money for HREF this year, and I thought this would be a fun way to do that. You can make a pledge on behalf of yourself, you can make a pledge on behalf of a family member or a new kinsman or kinet, or you can work it into your budget for your club, and I will call every single club member if you want me to. I do need some information in order to do that though, and a little bit of notice would help as well. I need to know their name, I need to know what age they're turning, I need to know how long they've been in kin, but even if it's a family member who isn't in kin, I'll happily make those calls too. And in fact, so far this year, I've also done a wedding anniversary.
Oh, so Cameron actually phoned me on my birthday. I normally get a phone call on my birthday, but he is not grandfathering any of you normally phoned people. You have to have somebody donate to HREF for him to phone. And so Cam phoned me on my birthday, and that was in August, so I think I was one of the first few phone calls. And so what are you like a 1-800 number where it's like you will talk to me for $6 for the first minute and then $5 for each additional minute, or what is the cost?
Exactly. No, there is no set minimum donation. The greater the donation, the longer the call will likely go. But I will phone and sing. I will give you some great birthday advice. It has been stellar advice so far this year. We'll joke around a little. The more information the person who's pledging the information or the birthday donation gives me, the more conversation I can have with the birthday party. But there is no minimum donation. I would say so far this year, for the month I've been doing it, probably average donation's $50, but it's somewhere between $20 and $100 is sort of the largest donations. At the end of each month, I'll be running some totals to challenge birthdays for those months so that we can see if we can increase, as there is a massive goal that has been set.
Interesting. So I'm assuming that whoever, because my sponsor must have been, he was anonymous, he or she must have been anonymous, because we had a great conversation, but it was a 15 full minute conversation, so my sponsor must have donated pretty well. And so you're saying that you have a big goal for the end of the year.
Yes.
What is this goal?
I didn't set the goal because I didn't know how well this would go off up till National Convention, but when I announced it at National Convention and I didn't have a goal, the past national presidents were kind enough to create a goal for me, and it is 10 grand by National Convention in 2023.
Aren't those past national presidents super helpful?
They are fantastic, and I look forward to them chipping in on the donations for their fellow past national presidents or their own phone calls. Now, the other thing is, Corinne said that we had a long conversation, and she's assuming there was one person that called. There could have been multiple people who called, but they are confidential. I will not say who makes the calls unless they specifically ask me to. I will acknowledge, I will sing, then I will say this is current National President Cameron Kemp, and that a donation has been made on your behalf, and I don't say how much the donation is unless they want me to. The perk of the donation is that you do get a tax receipt, because HREF is a registered charity, and now we will just be sending out some information. There's a QR code that can be used to link right to Canada Helps, so that you can make that donation specifically for this initiative.
Okay, and we will attach that link in with this messaging, so you don't have to actually hunt around for it. I'm fairly beloved, so I imagine I did have a number of people phone and say, you know what, Corinne does need this phone call. So, I mean, I know everybody in D3 is very beloved, so you should be getting, hopefully, a lot of you should be giving a lot of phone calls.
And you don't have to wait until like a couple days before, because you might forget. So phone me or text me or email me using my King Canada email address, ckemp@kingcanada.ca. I'll put it into my calendar for the date or the time, and so that we actually know that. So if you want to pre-pledge, even 6 months in advance, you can totally do that. I, in fact, encourage it because you might forget that you've pre-pledged and pledge a second time, which I'm also okay with. I will take double, triple the money over and over and over again.
So what you're telling me is to go through my Facebook, all my contacts, find out when their birthdays are, like make an Excel spreadsheet,
Right.
send it to you, donate a lot of money.
Yes.
And you will make all of those calls.
All those calls.
All right. Well, this is very exciting. I really like this new project. I'm sure D3 will help make your $10,000 goal, and hopefully it's all super successful.
Appreciate that. Thank you, D3.
Thank you. This has been Corinne Mathews reporting for D3.